cult classic comic book, Ron Perlman plays a demon who fights for the good guys and has a crush on his co-star Selma Blair, who's one hot little number herself. Take a look.
I'm learning to control it. I'm learning where it comes from. For the first time in my life, I'm not afraid. Looks like your ride is here.
Have escort stand by. Copy that essential.
The nanny squad.
Please welcome Selma Blair and Ron Perlman.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Ron, now this isn't the first time that you've been asked to wear a full face mask in a film. You've been in a number of films and you're completely unrecognizable. I mean, we have them here. And not to mention, for 4 years, you played in Beauty and the Beast. So why do they keep... I mean, here we have it. That's a long time. I mean, why do they keep masking you?
Obviously, they're just not thrilled with this.
We love that face. We love that face.
I have to say, you're the only woman that I've ever had a crush on that my wife approves of. So.
Why? Why does she approve of her?
I don't know.
Maybe she likes me. I'm curious.
I think she agrees.
Even more interesting.
Well, yes, imagine the possibilities.
Beauty, the Beast, and the co-host. I can see it now. Disney will make a movie out of it.
I want to talk, darling, about all the hours that it took for you to put on that makeup. But didn't it drive you crazy? Because it must take, what, 2, 3, 4 hours a day?
The degree of annoyance is commensurate with the quality of the material. In this case, you know, I realized early on, like when I saw how profoundly beautiful this entire like moving sculpture really was. It was kind of like a samurai getting adorned to go into battle every day. So the process was plus I was in the makeup trailer with 8 degenerate guys who were mostly gossiping about her.
I was the only girl on that set, but he was sexy in that makeup. It was worth waiting for. It was good.
Selma, actually, you...
I wish I was wearing it now, actually.
Was he as sexy as Sarah Michelle Gellar? Because I know you shared a little kiss with her in Cruel Intentions. In fact, MTV, we named it the hottest kiss of the year, right?
Kiss. It was a big moment for me in my acting career. Yeah, it was...
Wait, you haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, and no, Ron has a bigger tongue, but Sarah has softer lips. But I'm hoping in the sequel maybe we can get a little three-way.
Are we talking prosthetics or...
No, yeah, no. Well, he had a lot of teeth in the prosthetic. You have a lot of teeth right now, though.
Selma, actually, in this movie, you play a girl that looks normal on the outside, but you have those special powers that make these movies so interesting. You can actually make fire some weird stuff like that, which always weirds me out, but I always am excited about. Different from Cruel Intentions, different from Legally Blonde. You excited about the comic book kind of character?
Oh, I'm so excited. It was such an honor and a privilege to get to be on the set and to be the only. You know, they all had their beautiful prosthetics and all this time that I didn't have to endure. And looking at that clip, I apparently didn't have to endure any time in makeup either because it looked a little shaken. But
you don't know what you missed.
But no, it was incredible. It was beautiful.
You say a lot of people describe you as weird or kind of quirky. But you don't know why that is. And Ron, I'm sure, I mean, is that how you would describe her?
Is she quirky?
Are you quirky? Do you think she's quirky and weird? I think she's sweet.
I like the word idiosyncratic. No, Selma is as human as anyone I've ever known. So if that's weird and quirky, hey, you know.
I'm putting on a very professional sitting here. I guess I'm not showing. You guys are so funny on the segment earlier. I would watch you guys more often if you're always that funny. I'll just joke. It's a joke.
We were considering in our Hot Topics meetings today doing this story that had to do with this kid that was influenced by a teacher, and it made me remember something that you had said, that you had great influence by one of your teachers in getting into acting. Am I right?
Well, yeah, it's influence. I'm not sure is the.
Yeah, okay.
Is that
so it wasn't as nice as
that-
I'm making it out to
is
be. It
that
was the opposite.
the swimming team story?
Yes, the swimming team story.
No, it's actually, like the germ that. But I'm doing laps at George Washington High School here in New York City, which is where I grew up. I'm on the swimming team. The whistle blows. Everybody stops what they're doing. And the swimming coach says, Perlman, get out of the pool. And I said, what did I do? He goes, this guy standing next to me, this is the drama coach. I said, well, what does that have to do with me? He says, well, they're having auditions for the school play and 35 girls showed up and no guys. And I said, well, I ask again, what does that have to do with me? He goes, well, maybe you could do the drama department a little bit more good than you're doing the swimming team.
That was very similar to what we were talking about.
But thank goodness, it's great.
Well,
because
yeah.
you became an actor, so there you go. Selma, before we go, I got to ask you about this movie that's coming out next called Dirty Shame.
Yeah.
Because you played the biggest breasted woman next to me.
I don't know.
And look at that. How did you walk around with those things?
I mean, it wasn't much different from how I had so natural.
Listen, Janet Jackson called. She wants to borrow that.
Honestly, that just left me
I want that
speechless.
picture. I'd like it in my car. as soon
Yeah,
as
me
we leave
too.
here.
Oh my goodness. Our thanks to
were
Ron
they?
Perlman and Selma Blair. Hellboy opens nationwide Friday, April 2nd. We'll be right back and we're going to give her a breast exam in just a moment.